This is the introductory video to the new pen wiper rug kit, and it has 3 variations, so I wanted to explain them in a video to you. This is the marriage rug, and as I've said many times, a good rug tells a story, and this one tells the story of the marriage of my grandparents. This is my grandmother's initials and my grandfather. They were married in 1910, and the little tongues that are appliqued are all of the people and the families that have come about because of that marriage. And it's very nice because it tells a story. It is just initials and dates. And I'm sure if someone were to look at this rug, they would wonder what the initials and dates meant. And therefore, the rug tells a story because the owner would then tell the story of their families. This is my mom, my dad. This is my grandfather's birthday, and when he passed away, my grandmother's brothers and sisters, just initials, so no one would know. You would need to tell the story. I'm on this side. This is my part. This is Lucas. This is my husband. And on the other side, I have Lucas and Avery and my daughter-in-law. And this rug will go to Lucas and Avery. But of course, this rug wouldn't have any meaning to you as a family rug. So when you order, if you are ordering the marriage rug, you would need to put a note in with your order for your name, the dates, and the initials. And I will do the this part of the rug for you to applique on your rug. But to further complicate things, if you do not want to do a marriage rug, you just want to do a traditional rug with just the stars, you would put in your order that you would like to order the traditional rug in the gray. And your center would come with 7 pieces instead of the 1 piece that you applique. And then it would just become a regular tongue rug, and you would put your stars on every tongue. And just to further complicate things, you can order the traditional rug in the dark colors, and these are the same wools that I've used in the Christmas stockings if you've ordered those kits. And there will be a rug photographed similar to this with the dark colors. So traditional in the dark color, traditional or the marriage rug in the gray color. And everything will come pre-cut. All the tongues will come pre-cut. Lots of thread. And of course I will have detailed videos on how to do it. You will need a yard of fabric. The rug is approximately 22-23 by 35, so you will need a yard of fabric for your base. It's very simple. It's just turned under and stitched. These would be taken out. These are your lines to do your tongues, and I will show that in another video. Just go through, quickly go through some of the steps. So I just left those in. They would be taken out, and it would just be a plain back. And the other rug that I have for a kit is this one. I used this as a sample when I did the binding video. It's a very simple rug. It's just pennies, 2-inch pennies, and then a smaller penny in rows, 2 pieces, and again the same fabric as the Christmas stockings. I will include the binding for this rug. If you'd like to use a lining, you will need to supply that. And the stitching is just 1 strand of embroidery floss, and you will need to supply that as well. I won't do a video on this because it's very simple, but I will have a color photo and detailed instructions. So those are the 2 kits for this month. I hope you enjoy. Remember, when you are ordering the tongue rug, you will leave a message on your order with the information for the centerpiece if you're doing the marriage rug, or if you're doing the traditional rug, you would say that you would like the traditional rug in gray or the dark colors, the antique black. And I will have instructions on Etsy for that as well. Do remember that there is a 2 to 3 week time limit before I start shipping. That is because I don't want to cut the wool before I know how many I have. If I cut a lot of these, then the old wool is just wasted. Really, the only thing I could do with that is cut pennies. And with this color, this started as off-white wool, and it goes through 2 dye processes. I dye it once and wash and dry it, and then dye it again. So there's really not much I can do with this color. It's just a waste of my white wool. So again, 2 to 3 weeks. Leave a note on your Etsy order, the marriage rug with the dates and the name, the traditional rug in the gray, or the traditional rug in the antique black. And there is another video that will give you just a general overview of how the rug is made. And I hope you enjoy. This is just a quick overview of how the tongue rug is made. I will do very detailed videos for you step by step, but I just wanted you to see the general idea before you order the rug. First, all of your tongues are cut. They will come in different colors, shaded different colors, and that really makes the look of the rug, the different wools and things. The first thing you need to do is do your blanket stitch around every tongue, and that's very easy to do. There's lots of thread included with this kit, and it does take a lot of thread. Then I'll turn it over. You will have a tissue paper pattern with markings, and you will transfer your markings to a piece of fabric. The fabric doesn't come with the rug, so the rug is 22 by 35, so I would say a meter of fabric you should have. Once you have these basted from your tissue paper, it's just a matter of placing them on. They do overlap a bit. You place them on your markings. And I would suggest, if you're going to do the marriage rug, you would do your embroidery first before you put it together. It's much easier. So you would just continue on and place them. These aren't the actual ones that I use. These are some that extra that I had. And then you stitch along to hold these in place. Once those are stitched, you just fold them back and add another row along your markings. And you would continue to do that until you have 3 rows. So once that's completed, then you would add your center, which we'll say this is the traditional rug. You would add them. I'm just doing this very quickly so you get the general idea. Here's something like that. Then you would go along and put your star stitch in each one, and as you do the star stitch, you will tack these down along the way. Once you've finished with your 3 layers, you would just cut your fabric, turn it under, and just do a little stitch to hold it, and that's basically it. It's very simple. There are a lot of these in the rug, a lot of thread, and it does take a while to do it. But it is a very, very large rug and a very nice rug, so I hope you enjoy.